welcome back, everyone. This is Metro Morning and Metro Midday. It is a fabulous Friday, and we're so happy to have with us here Miss Bethany Parker, and she is the principal of the E.E. Rogers SDA Academy over in West Jackson. And this week they've been giving out water there, just like a lot of other places throughout the city. But this is a very special location, obviously, because of where it is located. So good morning to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you, Eric, for this opportunity.
Awesome. So I just want to begin with the school itself, E.E. Rogers. Talk a little about the school, where you all are located, and why this was a perfect opportunity for this water giveaway.
Absolutely. Well, E.E. Rogers has been serving the South Jackson community since the early 1900s. The school is over 100 years old. So the school is a historically Black elementary school serving students from pre-K to 8th grade. We were taking pre-K students when people didn't have any place to send their pre-K students. Right now, we are presently enrolling for fall for kindergarten through 8th grade. So it's a small school. We average about between 30 and 35 students, and again, serving students from all the way from Rankin County. They travel to get here, but our families believe in Christian Adventist education. And so, I teach, I'm principal teacher. I do the upper grades, 5th through 8th grade. And in fact, I'm in class right now. So I'm multitasking, multi-grade teacher, we multitask. And we have a teacher for K through 4, and we have 2 amazing assistant teachers, okay? And so we're also a Title I school. So we are affiliated with JPS, and so we get our funding through them. And we're just so grateful that we have the opportunity to partner with them. And actually last week, a week ago today, we heard from Breath of Life Ministries, which is centered out of Huntsville, Alabama, that is also affiliated with the Seventh-day Adventist Church under the directorship of Dr. Carlton P. Bird. And basically, they called and they said, hey, we heard about the water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi. We want to help, okay? We want to help. Now, I mentioned a brief history about E.E. Rogers Seventh-day Adventist School. We are named for one of the pillars in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Dr. Eugene Ernest Rogers. And he's actually 104 years old. So he pastored here in the Jackson area. Now, having said all that, why is it that the leadership from Breath of Life in Huntsville, Alabama saw fit? We are a part of a sisterhood of churches, okay? And so they saw the need. They said, hey, there are 3 Seventh-day Adventist churches here in Jackson. Let's reach out to the pastors. Where can we come? Where would be that central drop-off point so that not just our brothers and sisters of the Seventh-day Adventist Church will be serviced, but we also want to reach out to the community and get the people the help that they need. We are still in crisis. So many of us are still brushing our teeth with bottled water. When we open the pipe, it's a hit or miss. You don't know what's going to come out. But thanks be to God, they drove 5 hours from Huntsville, Alabama. They left that wee hours of the morning. Some of them stopped overnight. But listen, they chose E.E. Rogers Academy because it's a central point. So people from West Jackson were able to come, and people from South Jackson, were able to get what they needed. Okay. And so we're so grateful to God that, we chose a central location. School was closed on Monday. The teachers were in training, but so it was just ideal, the ideal site to, get that flow of traffic moving in and out, and everyone was safe. And the word was spread. People were texting, hey, they're right here next to Wilson Sons. Come on out. So that water was gone within 2 hours.
Talk a little about, I guess, the challenge that it's been, obviously, where the school is located, and having to operate, still do the day-to-day activities, deal with the students. When you all have been dealing with the low water pressure and not being able to drink, a lot of folks down in that area have not been able to flush and wash dishes, and that thing is and that kind of thing as well. So talk a little about how that the challenges of this and how long it's gone on for you all personally at the school.
Well, there was 1 week with the ice storm, and I had my maintenance workers. They came in and they surveyed the area, and they cleared us. They said, hey, Ms. Parker, we're ready to reopen on Monday, February 22nd. So all was clear. We came in, and when we came in, we walked into a mess. We were shocked. What happened was that we had pipes burst, because as the temperature, went from freezing temps to normal temperature, that's when we saw that there were a lot of problems. And that was, we had water main breaks on the street. So what happened was that we had to close school. We went virtual. We were virtual for 2 solid weeks because the pressure wouldn't come back up. And, some of our staff, they were affected. They lost power, they lost water, some lost both. And so I have students who are still, hey, can we get water? So we're able to assist them, because we have, a few cases here on hand, but that's something that was dire. So there are still people who are going through it. And, we just want to encourage you guys, if you know of someone who is in need, please take them a hot meal. Just do something to alleviate the stress of this crisis, because, hopefully, I think Dr. Williams, I heard on the news, he said that between 2 and 4 weeks, or hopefully 2 weeks, the water will be back up, and hopefully it will be chemically treated, because, there's that odor, like there's an odor. It almost smells like sewage. Hey, you don't know what you're gonna get, like I mentioned, when you open the pipe. So again, so we were affected for just 2 weeks, but now everything is well. We don't, because of COVID-19, we've done things a lot differently. So we've always maintained having bottled water on site, because we don't allow our students to use the water fountains. So there's plenty of water here. Our kids, that's all they drink. They don't even drink the juice. They know that, listen, you're feeling dehydrated, get your water. When they come in, they get their 2 bottles of water. By midday, they're getting, water for the afternoon. And some of them grab water on the way out. So we're making sure that their needs are met and that no child is left thirsty or famished or anything like that. Our lunch program was affected because of the boil water notice. They weren't able to cook. And so they tried it one day and they said, you know what, no, we can't do this. So we were virtual, and now we're back on track.
So Ms. Bethany Parker, again, as we wrap up, we appreciate E.E. Rogers and the longevity, obviously, that you all have had in the community, and this water distribution. I know if a lot of folks were very gracious and grateful to you all for passing out that water. So as we wrap up real quick, just remind the folks, if you can give us some information about when the next one will be, just in case some folks down in South Jackson still need water, they can pick it up from
Absolutely. You all. So right now the plan is to distribute water in the early part of next week. We need to have our task force. We need to meet on Sunday to iron out our details, and then we'll get our flyers out, our posting on social media, and we'll let you know. But so just keep your ears and eyes open. The address for the school, for those of you who need it, is 5125-B Robinson Road. That's Jackson. Our zip code is 39204. We also have a website that you can visit on the web, www.eerogersacademy.com. So come on down, stop by and see what we're all about, and we'll be happy to accommodate you.
Awesome. We look forward to seeing more of the community work that you all are doing. And also we look forward to having you back on a future show. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Stay with us, y'all. More Metro Morning and Metro Midday on the other side of the break.